Hi Ryan, thank you for allowing me to shoot this video for you and educate you on what's happening with your internet presence here. So I just want to start out by saying the reason that I actually found your company is because I've seen you a couple of times, or your trucks, in my neighborhood. So that is how I became aware of EastSide. So now I've done some pretty deep digging on the whole picture here of your internet presence, and I just want to go through this a little deeper. So now, when your future customers are Googling for a service, so Landscape Bellevue, the first thing that comes up here is what's called the map pack. So you've got the map here, and then you've got your listings over here. Ideally, obviously, the companies need to be within the top 3 spots. So we've got 1, 2, and 3 because that's all that shows on the initial results page, right? Well, I did some digging and I don't find you guys anywhere as having a Google My Business listing. This is crucial. So that's definitely something that needs to be created, as much information as possible with pictures and citations, which is a citation is anytime your business name, address, and telephone number is listed on the internet. That would help you crucially, okay? So below this map pack on a search results is what's called the organic listings. Both are equally important, and the fact of the matter is that I didn't find your site on the first 3 pages and I just stopped there. And the reason for that is because anyone searching for your business is not going to go past the third page. They're likely not even going to go past the first. They're going to scroll down through the results. They're going to find the first one that looks good to them and they're going to go with them. Hence the reason why it's also very crucial to be in these top rankings in this organic section down here. Now, what I did was I went ahead and I pulled your number 1 competitor, which is Green Spaces. I also pulled up your site as well, and we will dig through the comparison on what's happening, okay? So just a quick mention, I did see that you guys have a Facebook page. That's great, that's important. The problem is nothing's been posted to it since 2014, so this is not helping you. So we need, constant, or at least more frequent, posts to your business page to keep you relevant, to keep you in front of people. Okay, so now back to the website comparison. So here's your website. Love the big, bright pictures. Love the moving images. This is fantastic. It definitely catches my eye when I first go into the site. You've got pages up here, which are good. And as I scroll down, okay. So what needs to happen with the site to essentially build it up is right below this picture right here needs to be your services. That needs to be the first thing that after your additional header that needs to be visible. The most important thing, I should say, that catches my eye about this is that there's not enough content. Okay, so Google crawls the internet constantly, and what they do is they look at every single website looking for 1,500 words of command content. So that's all of your information down here, all of the information that's included on the homepage. What they also want in that 1,500 keywords, or 1,500 words of command content, is they want organic keywords sprinkled throughout that information, okay? That's really crucial, that's really important, and that's what will help boost your organic rankings. Now, what I did was I went ahead and I pulled, and I ran the numbers on your site, and you're only at 234 words, so nowhere near what it needs to be at, okay? Now, when I pull your competitor's website, Green Spaces, they've got, an aesthetically pleasing website. Pictures are good, looks nice. They're running into the same problem. They do not have enough command content. They've only got about 633 words, but still not half enough, of what Google's looking for to get you guys up in rankings. So the last thing I did was I went ahead and I pulled the comparison on both sites, so both yours and Green Spaces. to drill down a little bit more on the data and see exactly what it would take to essentially beat them out of their top spot and get you guys in there. So now when I'm looking at your site, okay, so what we've got going on here, EastSide Landcare, excuse me. The two most important things that I want to show you here is your UR and your DR. What your UR is your trust rating. Your DR is your power rating. What generates these two numbers is your backlinks. A backlink, of course, is a shout out from another site. Another site has a link to yours, and what that does is it gains you credibility. And with backlinks, quality is far more important than quantity. You need relevant sites that are credible to deliver backlinks to you to get your ratings up. Okay, so now you've got 170 backlinks, and what it looks like only nine organic keywords sprinkled throughout that 1,500 words of content. And what that's doing for you is it's creating 25 organic traffic a month. So 25 folks are selecting your site and going in to either find more or get services. Now, when we look at your competitor, green spaces here, here's what's happening with them. So they've got 473 backlinks. But looking at their ratings, what that tells me is those backlinks that they do have are not exactly quality, and they're not super powerful. Yes, they've got a lot of them, but they're not super powerful. So what that further tells me is that can be easily beat out with more powerful backlinks. And okay, so they've got 551 keywords of organic sprinkled throughout their command content, those 1,500 words again. So they've got that many words, and what that's bringing them is 702 organic traffickers a month. So 702 people are selecting their website because they're in the top ranking, and going into their site and getting services. So in order to beat them out of that top spot, which is where you want to be, and then of course take over all of their traffic, again, the website needs to be built up with 1,500 words of command content. You need, quite a bit of keywords sprinkled throughout that content. You need to get a local map listing, which is that very first thing that I talked about. That's crucial. And additional high-powered backlinks to your site, and they are certainly beatable. And you could take over their spot and all this traffic. Well, I hope, Ryan, that this information was valuable to you. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope to hear from you.